Hello, my name is Sumitra Kumar and welcome to my channel. I just feel like reading my journal out loud because I'm not really the best at expressing my feelings, and I feel like doing that out loud will maybe help me get in practice to do that. So if you're interested, welcome. If you're not, have a wonderful day. But alright, let's get to it. Things don't go as planned. That's not new, but why is it that I never seem to remember that? I think in life the one who has courage conquers all. It could go from having the courage to wear something you like to challenging the very thing that you grew up believing. But I will say I think you have to start small, or just start to get to that point. Especially if you're like me, a reformed people pleaser in progress. I'm terrified of what people will say. I'm terrified that the people in my life won't love me anymore because I want to change, and I am changing. But I know that deep down, the people meant to stay will stay, and the people who refuse my change will no longer be a part of my life. And I think that's what scares me, because I want everyone to like me. But that's hypocritical, because I can't say I've liked everyone I've met, or even made an effort to know. I hate my own contradictions. I think this is why I don't feel like myself at times, because I can see my hypocrisy. I feel guilty and I feel shameful for thinking like that. But after all the guilt and shame, I'm realizing I'm human. I do and I say stupid things. I learn and I move forward. That's my nature. I want to learn to reap what I sow. It's only when I allow myself to explore my uncomfortable thoughts that I can even notice my hypocrisy. I think that I know that, so that's why I avoid it. Whoa. It's normal to not want to do uncomfortable things, but if I don't, I will be stagnant. I will not grow. I will not live. What good does it to my human nature to not live? I would be resisting the very thing that makes me me. So, let me be uncomfortable and express to everyone that I am a hypocrite. I'm a con. I haven't been living in the way that I want to, in the way that I should. And I think it's also extremely unfair of me to assume that people will leave me before I even do the things that I want to. But maybe that's all an excuse, because being myself and chasing my dreams feels scary. I've been hiding behind the shield of people's judgment because I lack the courage to be authentically myself. But I want to try. I want to know what I'm really like underneath the mask I forgot I was wearing. It's bittersweet, actually, because this version of me has protected me from the world. But I think it's not serving me anymore, and I need to reevaluate and really learn to be aware of when I'm being performative. I know I will still make mistakes, but I will take that as my indicator of growth. This year, I will make me proud. At the very root of it, it's not others or what they will say. I'm scared to be myself completely because, like everyone, I'm sure, I have been hurt in the past. Ooh, another hypocrisy. I just wrote that. I want to be seen, but I'm scared to show people all parts of me. It's not that I don't love myself, but I definitely avoid myself. I don't think I've accepted myself as I am. I feel guilt and shame for not sticking to certain habits or things that I told myself I'd stick to. This is why we're reading it out loud. I don't think I've accepted myself as I am. I feel guilt and shame for not sticking to certain habits or things I told myself I'd stick to. It eats me up alive, because in those moments, I'm only capable of seeing everything I've done wrong up until that very moment. And it's a vicious phase, and man, I really want to be there for myself when I feel like that. I'm going to journal more and post more video diaries this year. I've always had this desire to understand and help people, but I can't do that without understanding myself and helping myself. I encourage you to prioritize yourself, especially if you want to help others. We can't pour from an empty or a closed cup. And that's it.